Welcome to Design and Dicksign, the podcast where great ideas battle terrible executions. Today's topic: tender spot for designers. We are jumping into the crazy world of design tenders, where every pitch feels like running a marathon blindfolded with a client yelling faster from the sidelines.
Hi, I'm Valerii. If you ever spent 72 hours perfecting on pitch only to hear, "We loved it, but we're going with our nephew's Canva mockup," this episode is for you. Tenders turn designers into pro athletes, but the prize is usually more visions. Let's dive in.
Tenders are like the Olympics for designers. High stakes, fierce competition, and sometimes you are disqualified for reasons no one explains. Take the 2023 rebranding tender for a major European airline. Over 50 agencies submitting proposals, but the winner? A firm that knew someone in the company. Months of work, poof, gone.
And don't forget the new trend, AI-generated pictures. Some agencies now use tools like Midjourney or Firefly, if we're talking about Adobe, to create glossy visuals in hours. Sounds cool until the client asks, "Can you make this AI logo more human?" Spoiler, you can't. Tenders love speed but punish shortcuts.
And here's the best part. You win the tender and the client says, "Congrats. Now read everything to match our old brand." You have just won at losing. Congrats. Check out the client before you pitch. If their history screams indecisive or loves free work, save your energy for a better race.
Trap 1. The vague brief. Once I got a tender brief that said, "Make it bold, modern, and timeless." It's not a brief, it's a horoscope. You spend weeks guessing what they want, only to find out they want an apple, but cheaper.
Trap number 2 is unpaid pitch. In 2024, H&M, the global clothing retailer, announced a tender for an ad campaign for their new eco-friendly collection. They asked 20 agencies to submit full concepts from banners to videos for free. How the agencies quiet but the rest? They burn out creating work that H&M never used, choosing their in-house team instead. Now yours.
Trap 3. The endless revision loop. You win a tender, but the client hears you pitch like a raw draft. I had a client request 14 rounds of logo changes because their CEO didn't feel the vibe. Spoiler, the vibe was fine. The CEO just loved being in charge.
Tip 1. Qualify the tender before you start. Ask, is the client serious? Do they have a budget and they open to your style? If the brief is unclear, request a call. No call, no pitch. Is it simple?
Tip 2. Stand out with strategy, not just visuals. In 2025, everyone has shiny AI renders. What makes you different is explaining why your design works. Include a one-page explanation with every pitch. Clients love it.
Tip 3. Set boundaries if the tender asks for free mockups or endless revisions. Negotiate terms upfront. I once told a client, "I'll provide one's concept for the pitch, but further work needs a contract." They respected it and I won.
Bonus tip. Reuse your work. Lost a tender? Turn your designs into portfolio pieces or pitch them to another client.
I got a story from Anne, a freelance designer. She spent 2 weeks on a tender for a startup's app interface. Her pitch was a hit, but the client said, "We are switching to a website now. Can you read it for free?" And said no and walk away. Hero move.
Lesson: tenders test your stamina, but they teach you to value your time. Anne is now thriving with clients who respect her work. Send us your tender horror stories on Instagram with Design versus Dicksign. We'll share the wildest ones next time. Tenders are a sport, and designers are the athletes. You'll face vague briefs, unpaid pitches, and clients who think winner means free labor. But with the strategy and boundaries, you can run the race without collapsing.
Thanks for listening to Design and Dicksign. Subscribe, share your tender tales, and remember, a good designer doesn't just survive tenders, they pick the right ones. See you next episode.